Y'all, what up? Alright, about to hit y'all with another video. One thing people be asking me is, it's a good day, how much do you make as a professional boxer? My first fight, I'm a local boxer. I was fighting at a local event, not signed to no promoter. Promoter is like somebody that's like putting on the event or whatever. I wasn't signed to nobody. But due to me boxing for a long time, I knew people that box. So they had some connections to be able to get me on the fight card. Basically, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have connections. Fight was at Motor City Casino in Detroit. Basically, how it went was they gave me a stack of tickets. Some of them ranging from like 30, 40, 50, 75, 125. Basically, you know, that depending on the event, that's how much they cost. But this was a good, decent venue. It all really comes down to how much tickets you sell, if you got sponsors, if you sign to a promoter, and if your promoter paying you for your fights, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't doing none of that. So I ran up. I sold about, let me see. I want to say I sold about $6,000 worth of tickets. When you sell the tickets, you don't get the whole 6,000. You get basically a percentage of it. And we negotiated, me, you know what I'm saying, and my team at the time, we negotiated a percentage. Basically, well, I got like 30% of the ticket sales. So I got like 2,000 for that. But y'all remember I said something about sponsors and stuff too. So I had got some shorts made and I was sponsored by a company. Basically, they pay you to put a patch promoting their company on my shorts. And I got, this was like a well-known company around Michigan. I had signed a sponsorship deal. For 3 fights, I get how much did I get? I get $2,500 for each fight I fight with the patch. I sold like $6,000 worth of tickets. Probably got like 2,000 from that. On top of the sponsor, I only had one sponsor at the time. So I probably had like a good 5 bands. A little over 5 bands. I hope I broke that down a little bit. Okay, so second fight, still not signed to no promoter. For everybody that know, I was on, you know, basically, I'm damn near I was my own promoter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be on my Instagram.
This shit on me. It's a good day, pussy nigga, better not bullshit. In this Friday, I woke up on that bullshit. Feeling like a pimp riding around with the stick on it. That crib post, I hit the road.
Seeing all my boxing videos, getting them all out. People all around Pontiac and Michigan seeing my stuff. And I was selling tickets. But I had some people on my team selling tickets in another area too. So second fight was in Warren, Michigan. How many tickets did I sell this time? This time I sold like, how much did I sold like $7,000 worth of tickets. A whole bunch of people around around Pontiac. And I had some people on my team, they was around like some suburb areas. So that category of people was buying tickets and they'd see me like, oh, that's, you know what I'm saying? See it and they'd come. So I sold like $7,000 worth of tickets. This time, instead of 30%, oh, and I'm gonna break down something at the end too. We negotiated 35% of my ticket sales. And I got like, I said it was like $76,000 worth of tickets. And I say I probably had like 27,000 from that. No, not 27,000. and 700. You know what I'm saying? That on top of the. Okay, so I gained 2 extra sponsors. You know what I'm saying? It was a construction company and it was one other one. But I had 3 patches on my shorts. Really, I left that fight with, I say, about like $6,000. My second fight. Break this shit down because my third fight wasn't local. This was around the pandemic. So it wasn't no fight cards going on around Michigan. Everything was closed down. So I'm trying to keep my career going on. So I found a way to get into this little group chat on Facebook, finding fights. Now the whole thing with the getting fights part is kind of different when I'm paying for certain stuff that I'm gonna break down towards the end. The only money I got was from the patch on my shorts. So I was still making, I didn't sell no tickets for the event. It was in Missouri, but I still had a patch on my short from people that would sponsor me. One, I only had one patch, 2,500. I had 2 bands, a little over 2 bands for that. And mind you, basically I'm my own company. Last fight, that was my last with the contract that I had signed. Fourth fight, I'm basically doing stuff to keep my company going up. So I really didn't make nothing my fourth fight because it's an investment it was an investment at that point. Why did I only get 35%? Why did I only get a portion of the ticket sales? Because since I'm not signed to these people, we somewhat helping with organizing my fight. We find somebody that want to fight me, they not signed to nobody most of the time. The beginning fights, but they be real fighters. You know what I'm saying? It's still dangerous because they trying to give some money and some of them try to keep their career going on. They get a portion of the ticket money. Because the promoter is the one who helping organize and everything. Basically, I'm teaming up with a promoter damn near. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, and the opponents probably got they probably got what I got, because some opponents don't be having no sponsorships, but I think some of them did. So yeah, that's why I go like that. About like, how much do you make when you turn pro? Like, how much did you make your first fight, your second fight, your third fight? It don't go like that. It don't go like that for everybody, because it really, sometimes it depends on how many tickets you sell.
Now, let me tell y'all.
Now, say if I'm the opponent, I'm 4-0. Say if it's another fighter with a big promotional company like, let me say like Top Rank, or like Top Rank or Showtime or something like that, or even just like one of these, like a casino holding an event or something like that for a fighter they want to try to build up, and they want to take a risk, and they say, okay, we want to bring you in as an opponent versus our fighter. Now on that end, I can sell tickets, but I'm getting paid regardless, because I'm coming in as the opponent. Plus, I don't know, depending on however you set it up with that promoter, if you sell tickets, but most of the time, the opponents don't sell tickets because they either coming in from somewhere farther away, or they not around, you know what I'm saying? They not around the area to basically, this is somewhat like the local aspect of it. That's the level I'm on. I haven't reached the part to where what's a superstar boxer that y'all know off the top of y'all head, how they be charging for pay-per-views and stuff. Now that's something completely different. Like say if I'm walking past Four Houses, say if Four Houses buy the pay-per-view, that's like $50 a house. So that all across the US. I don't know if some of these fighters be getting a percentage of the TV money. You know what I'm saying? But if they the opponent, they getting paid regardless. If basically the other side that's getting promoted, they getting paid regardless too. But now I got 4 fights. Now I did talk about that TV money. It is another way you can probably get paid from it. Some of these local promoters be starting to do live streams. So on the other side of the event, from selling tickets and stuff, say if everybody at home, they selling a live stream. So I've been in a position to where I was selling live stream when I thought I was supposed to have a fight, but yeah, somebody told me I was dealing with a shady promoter. That's a dangerous part of the game too. You never really know if you getting scammed. You might fuck around and end up selling tickets and shit when you don't end up fighting, and a promoter might fuck around and try to run off with the money. So you tell me this: if I just told y'all what I just sold, my first fight, my second fight, all them people following my social media and stuff. So I had somebody tell me before that I was putting a live stream out there. They told me I only sold 1 live stream or 2 live streams. Woo! 1 live stream or 2 live streams. That shit didn't add up, and I didn't end up fighting. See, that's a part you could really end up getting fucked over sometimes because you're not on that other end, so you really can't see what the fuck happened. Okay, and yeah, I'm talking about that other side too. Like, say if you not the one selling tickets, but you come in there and as an opponent. So, say if I'm 4-0, I done had a couple fights set up to where people ask me like how much. Basically, they'll tell you how much you will get paid, probably $2,000, $3,000. And they'll match you up against they prospect or whatever. Say if I'm 4-0, and they say if they got somebody 5-0 or they got somebody 4-0. But say if it looked too risky for them, they might not take it. How you doing? What's up, man? But sometimes you can adjust. Sometimes you can negotiate it. But do y'all get what I'm saying? So that's what I meant in my last video when I said what did I say? When I said I had a couple fights lined up. I did have a couple fights lined up, but I guess I was a little... Basically, they look at who they matching up against. So I guess going against me was a little bit risky. And that's how that is, man. That's how that is. I'm at the grocery store. The whole thing is like an investment at the end of the day. So in my career, you could say that my career is about worth like $10,000 altogether. That's about what I'm like stocks, damn near 4-0 prospect with like 10,000. That's why basically, you know what I'm saying, when you at where I'm at, I can't be doing certain stuff because I'm my own investment. No shade to people that do certain stuff, but say if I'm just out here doing certain stuff that can cause harm to my body or whatever, it'd basically be like I'm messing up my investment.
It's like a stock.
Oh, damn, my bad. My hold on. Damn, shoes done got in the way. But basically, like say if somebody say, you know what I'm saying, oh snap, there's another prospect at 140. Let's put him against our prospect. At he's 6-0, he's 7-0, he's 8-0. Let's see, we're gonna give him like $6,000, $7,000 for the fight. That's when you go up or you go down. I could take a win and get paid, or I could take an L. I'm still gonna get paid, but it's like if I lose, I get paid, but my stock go down. And you know, sometimes people be talking like, "Oh, boxing is rigged. He did that. He took a fall." Nah, sometimes these people do not be acting. So, yeah, it's people that have invested in a lot of people, and people done put in work for certain stuff like this their whole life. And if I just told y'all what position I'm in, y'all on my channel, I'm just telling y'all I'm not the type to do something like that. So basically, what my plan was I was gonna try to, cause basically all the tickets that I done sold my first 2 fights, I'm like, dang, I could do this. Cause I done learned the stuff. I done learned the game from seeing other fighters and how they promoters and stuff like that. My plan was to keep on building myself up to get to a certain point to where I have to fight one of these little prospects on one of these promotional companies, broadcast, mop them, basically, you know, beat them, take the money and not stay signed, basically, because you get free range, because every promotional company do stuff like they own way. But basically, I was gonna try to get to a certain point to where build myself up, fight for a belt, not get signed, because I could make certain moves that people that sign can't move. Go fight another person with a belt, win, go fight another person with a belt, or however it go, try to capture all the belts and be undisputed and basically be able to move how I want. But it don't be like that. These promotional companies, they do stuff a certain way. Matter of fact, it is kind of like that. I'm gonna just say, I tried that. I got stuck at 4-0 because a whole bunch of it's a whole bunch of other stuff that play into it, like life, relationships, like dealing with certain people in the boxing community. You rub somebody wrong and they connected to a certain person, shit, they might try to do something to hold up your career. Or sometimes I done seen situations to where it's a good person, somebody that's real good, and they getting held back because somebody else getting promoted and they love the other person that's getting promoted. Or it's a whole bunch of ways this stuff can go. But yeah, we talking boxing. That's what my page is about. So yeah. Okay, yeah. Or say if you get to it, like I said, this is stocks. Say if you get to a certain point, you built up. Say I'm at 4-0. Say if I get to like 8-0, everybody know me. The boxing world, they on their feet for me. They, whoa, like this person is that. Say if a promotional company will come to you and they'll say how much, you know what I'm saying, they ask, you know what I'm saying, this business. Say if I was at 8-0, ain't no telling how much you put into your career, how much it's worth. I said it'd probably be about double or triple times what mine's is. You'll basically be able to, it's like turning your cars in, like you get whatever you put in, and basically the promoter just handle everything from there type stuff, and you just fight. But that's not where I'm at. I done had people help me. You know what I'm saying? I had some masterminds around me. We didn't have to steer this boat, but I'm the one with the shit right now. But go follow me on Instagram at _BangTimeBoom. Yeah.